Hello everybody! In Standard today we are reaching back out to my favorite color combination and a deck that we have tried before but have tried to optimize to be even better. So we are going to be playing with some really strong legendary creatures and planeswalkers in a mid-range blend with first strike death touchers and other powerful ways to win games. So let's try this deck out and see how it performs. And make sure to stick around at the end of the games where we're going to talk about how this deck has done on the second go around and why the cards have been selected in this go around. Alright, so I think I'm going to keep this. Yep, there we go. We'll go there. Throw down the Shattered Sanctum. Still waiting for Mono Red to do something? Weird that they haven't done anything yet. So Skrelv is dead, obviously. Yeah. We're gonna face a lot of that, I think. I will plus on the forest. Hexproof. Let's see them try and handle that. So nothing. Okay. I'll go there. And I'll throw down Thalia. And we'll put it on a forest. And I will go ahead and pass the turn on over to them. Alright, so there's the white. Do we get something now from them? Sunset Revelry. Okay. Throw down Takenuma. I think I might go Vornclix here. Let's go grab some forests and attack with Thalia. Throw down the forest. Pump that up, and then, yeah, attack. Sacrifice the forest. Okay. Glissa is nice. We'll ultimate on the Wrenn and Realmbreaker here, and we'll be able to play as many lands as we want at that point. Alright. So I'll throw that down. We'll throw the Skrelv down as well. And let's see. What should we do? So we go. Let's attack. Sacrifice the forest. Another Nissa. Okay. Next to blockers. That's 10. Okay. Pass to that damage there. Play forest. And then let's go with the cruelty. I just want to see what's in their hand. And we win, baby. And we win, baby. Legends, way strong. Opponent had plenty of time to do anything. I was probably going to take something that they really wanted. But that's a win. We had so many options. So many options. So many options. Alright, pretty obvious not keeping. I can't keep it because we don't have... I mean, that stinks, but... Nissa... And... I guess I drop Wandering Emperor too? Alright, cool. We got 2 planes, so we can play Adeline. Oh man. Dig Up! Hey! That's a good grab. Let's go get a swamp. Alright, so a whole bunch of +1/+1 counters. And Adeline, thank you for joining the party. Nice. Nice. Very good. Yeah, that was really good. I guess I'm blocking. Save 3 life. It's a really good train though. Alright, let's see how they handle this. Let's go Thalia. And we might as well attack. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see what they do now. Yeah, okay. So you train big. Thalia goes there. And I'm gonna have to block. Oh, very nice. Okay. Good for them, man. Good for them. I've got another Thalia, so... Vorinclex doesn't help me other than getting me land. Tear Asunder would be nice to have. No attacks. We'll wait. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Okay. They attack in. It trains. Oh, and we lose. Very nice. Good for them. Oh, that was really strong. They had everything perfect. 3 lands, and they had everything perfect. We mulled to 5, and you know that happens. I mean, half tempted to keep this, but the only thing I could play is Adeline, and I'm just not gonna do that. Okay, we'll live with this, and I guess we'll drop the Kaya. Not anywhere close to what I want at all. Alright, so Tear Asunder is not going to be able to do anything until turn 3. Another Glissa, so put the Glade down. Kind of need to draw another land, don't we? Oh my gosh, we didn't draw another land. So Glissa comes down and we just go from there. kind of would need, I need another land. As soon as I can get another land, we can play the Invasion, and then we can play Vorinclex, and then we can play Kaya. I just need to be able to get to Invasion. That's really it. I just need one land to get to Invasion, and I will be set. Alright, so Adeline comes down. Block you a little token. Oh, sweet. We drew the land. Alright, so Invasion. We'll get Invasion down. And we'll grab our 2 planes. You better serve sitting back. Or no. So this will go to 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just attack it. Let's go get the Invasion. Alright, so they'll sacrifice their Adeline. I'll take that. They don't want the Invasion to flip. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, Vorinclex, and then Kaya is good to go next turn. Grab our 2 forests. Forest down, and then we've got Tear Asunder for any enchantment. So Kaya will be coming down. Yeah, destroy evil. Okay. Alright, so they do nothing. So my turn. Skrelv. So, half tempted to play down Glissa and Vorinclex and wait on Kaya just for another turn. Yeah, let's go Vorinclex. Probably should have played Glissa first. But we'll go Vorinclex first here. Vorinclex goes down. We'll grab our last forest, I think. Fateful Absence. Alright. Grab that final forest, and then we'll play Glissa. Alright, so let's see what opponent does. They've been stuck on 4 mana for quite some time. Maybe it would have been better to play Glissa. They Fateful Absence the Glissa. Okay, so they would have done it either way. Adeline. Okay. That's 2 Fateful Absences. Yeah, I'll go Kaya. I'll just get rid of the Overseer. Cruelty of Gix. Alright. And next. Kaya has Hexproof, which is nice. Wedding Announcement. Alright, Tear Asunder. By Wedding Announcement. And we'll pass on to the end. Plaza of Heroes, perfect. Alright, So Skrelv. No, that's a misplay by me. Should have done Adeline, but I didn't, and that's okay. We will live. We'll live. 5 mana. What are they gonna do with 5 mana? So the cruelty is gonna come down on this next turn. Yeah, resolve. Dig up. Dig up is fantastic. I really like dig up in this situation. And a Nissa. Wow. Do we win with Nissa? So we'll go cruelty. I will submit. Reveal your hand. I will take it. Ah, farewell. Farewell. It doesn't hit our okay. Yeah. Let's do that then. Gains Hex proof. Oh, I tapped it. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's see. Did you get a land? Nope, just depopulate. Alright. Search our library for a card. Oh, man. Let's see. Kind of want to do Wrenn and Realmbreaker. Throw that down. We'll go. Yeah, Wrenn and Realmbreaker. Make you lose life. We'll do it for the plains. Go get ya. And that should be about it. Okay. What are they going to do now? They need the land to play the Farewell. Farewell doesn't hit Planeswalkers. Kaya's going to win us the game. This game's over. I'm just going to wait and see what they end up doing. Giada. Alright. I'll take the Adeline. To the plains. We're just having fun now. Woo! That's a win, baby. Love it. I do love it. We were a bit disgusting there at the end. Not just winning the game. But yeah, we were able to show off everything that we could do. I love the way that this deck played out in this game. Definitely loved it. All right, welcome back everybody after those games. Yeah, that last game, that was fun. I liked playing in that last game. Bit mean there at the end of me to not just win the game, but I wanted to be able to just show off what all of the planeswalkers that we could do and everything that we could do. So it was nice, but I think that this iteration of this deck is definitely way better than the original version of this. We've definitely grabbed a couple more of the extra like planeswalkers that we want. I've added the extra Adelines. I included an Invasion of Zendikar in this deck because something that I was running into problems on the last one is making sure we get our colors correct, because for whatever reason we couldn't get our colors. So Invasion of Zendikar is out there to get more colors, but it gets us straight into our 5 mana drops, and then if we're getting Voraclex on the field, we can play anything we want at that point because of the ramp ability that we have with it. So I think that this deck runs much nicer, probably needs a little bit more of control elements to it, that I can be able to go out, protect our stuff, or go after problematic cards that the opponent has. I think those would be a bit better, would make it a little bit better. So I mean, every deck always can have some tinkering to it. No matter how good it plays, it could always be better. Definitely the problem I run into with this deck is really fast decks like Mono Red. I had one game where I went up against Mono Red, about 12-minute game. Ended up losing that one, but it was a couple misplays on my part, but we would have won the game. We would have outlasted that game when I was testing this deck out. So Mono Red, we do have the ability to win those games. Our first striking Death Touchers, those are really difficult for the opponent to handle. But yeah, played up against a Gruul Haste deck, and it just wiped the floor with me. I just feel like need a little bit of extra ability to be able to handle decks like that. But when it comes to mid-ranging games and control games, we definitely have the firepower to be able to take over games, especially with Kaya. It's a fantastic card, and we can grab it whenever we want with Dig Up and the Cruelty of Gix. Like, we've got the abilities to go and get the cards that we want in the decks. We've got 5 cards that can get us whatever we want. So I think that it runs really well. So let's talk about the cards in the deck. So Skrelv, I mean, this is Legends, so it's a legendary, but we're able to protect our stuff if we need to by giving it hexproof, and it also can cause something to be unblockable, which is fantastic. But we don't need a ton. 2, I think, is fine. Cut Down, we could probably use a couple more of Cut Downs, but I like having Cut Down to be able to. It's that quick threat. We're gonna take some time building our threats up because all of our threats are way deep in our mana. So being able to handle an opponent's stuff really quickly can help our life total out a little bit. Dig Up, I've already mentioned that. We are able to find what we need, whether it's mana or a certain card. Fantastic card for us in this with our Abzan colors. Tear Asunders, I like this card. It is a 4 mana exile anything, but it also can also exile target artifacts or enchantments. So I mean, yeah, maybe there's a better card than Tear Asunder, but I like being able to exile stuff. So and it's a 4 mana exile anything, so it sounds great to me. Adelines, I added an extra Adeline to the deck on this one after removing a couple cards. It's a nice legendary. Whenever we attack, we can create a 1/1. It has vigilance. It gets bigger the more creatures we have on the field. So it works out really well. It's a quick threat if we just to have. And Wrenn and Realmbreaker, really love this planeswalker, especially when we have Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Because if we can ultimate it, like we did in the first game, we can play lands and cast permanent spells from my graveyard. So if we've got Thalia and the Realmbreaker emblem, we can play anything we want. We can play anything we want whenever, and we don't care about it dying. We don't care about sacrificing lands because we're going to get our lands back. So getting Wrenn and Realmbreaker to ultimate as quickly as possible is fantastic for this deck. But we don't want to rely on it too much, so that's why we only have 2. Because other than that, 3/3 Vigilance, Hexproof, Haste, mana, maybe not the strongest thing. Nice for a quick at the beginning, but you know, Glissa, first striking Death Touch, fantastic. If we're playing against enchantments, that's going to be really difficult for them to handle, especially with their Tear Asunders. And then we can start destroying target enchantments. We can also draw cards with it. Fantastic, love it. 3/3, fantastic. Harder against the most mono red decks because of the 3 toughness, but we can still survive it. It takes away those burn spells that mono red has. Wandering Emperor, fantastic planeswalker. Of course, you're going to have it in an Abzan list. Of course, it does everything for you. It's fantastic. We already all know about the Wandering Emperor, so I don't need to talk about it anymore. Invasion of Zendikar, mentioned it. We're here to grab our lands that we need. We've got a bunch of basic planes that we can go grab with Invasion of Zendikar. We can grab any of our basic lands that we need to get our colors. Easy as that, because we've got a lot of things that have 2 pips on there of white, black, and green. So it's nice to be able to get that out there. Thalia, Gitrog monster, first strike, Death Touch, 4/4. Yes, please. Also being able to play land, an additional land each turn. Yes, please. And then its downside of having to sacrifice a creature or a land, negated with Wrenn and Realmbreaker's ultimate ability. Cruelty of Gix, mentioned this before. We're able to reanimate, we're able to search for cards, and we're also able to discard some big threat that the opponent may have in their hands. So it's a great little saga, and we can choose what saga we want. Typically, I've been sticking with the 3 mana, the 3 chapter 3. That's usually what I use Cruelty of Gix for, but in this video, I spent a lot of time in chapter 1. So we got Vorinclex, 6/6 Trample Reach, yeah. And then we can get 2 forests, so it's a ramp. And then we can also transform it, yeah. Nissa Ascended Animist. Do I need to say anything else about a Nissa Ascended Animist? I'm pretty sure that basically everybody knows that I absolutely love Nissa, this planeswalker. It's perfect, basically perfect. It does everything you could possibly want it to do. Plus you can get it down on 5 if you really want to, but it's a game-winning card very often. So, yeah. And then Kaya, Intangible Slayer. Yeah, that's also a winnable card. It has hexproof, which I completely forgot about in that last game, but it has hexproof, so an opponent can't touch it unless they're attacking with it, and the opponent didn't want to do that. We get to drain them, which, I mean, 3 life each turn, that's pretty fantastic. Plus it's a +2, so then you can really do -3 and the opponent can't do anything about that. Fantastic. The 0, yeah, if we really run into a pickle, we'll draw cards, but I don't necessarily like giving the opponent the Scry 1 ability. I'd rather just drain them and then take their stuff. And that's the deck there for you on this 2.0 version of Abzan Legends. I think it's a pretty dang good deck. Obviously, can still be tinkered a little bit more. Like I said, need a little bit of something to be able to handle aggro decks, but I like this deck. Thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this video. And until next time.
I went for the head.